everyone. It's Jamie Zebra 23. So I'm doing your Sunday Tarot messages. Happy October, everyone. Spooky. Woohoo. Wow. Yes. Happy October. Has anybody else started decorating for Halloween yet? If you have, comment below and say what you've done. Did you do the outside? Did you do the inside? What'd you do? Because we're kicking it off. Excuse my nose. I'm a little bit sick. I might be coughing a little bit in between. So for those of you that are new, or for those of you that don't recall, and thank you for those that do know, I do have children, so I may need to get up and handle business with the children. Maybe yes, maybe no. So if they're doing their own thing, they won't need me. But if they're not doing their own thing and they need me, I got to get up and do it. But I will post timestamps if that happens. So I do recite the 23rd Psalm 3 times. Yes, I do. So if I sound like a broken record, that's why. These messages are intended to be positive messages, but occasionally a negative message may come out. And I'm going to share it, whether it be good, bad, or ugly. The tarot card of the day is This Is Not That. It is posted on this channel, Jamie Zebra 23, and on my second channel, Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot, and on my third channel, Missing in Action Tarot. I'm trying to see if I can read the writing here. Excuse me. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. Okay. So I've got this magic potion cup. I got this from the Dollar General for 3 smackaroonies, $3. It says magic potion. I am drinking mint medley Bigelow tea on top of this other tea that I brewed with mint honey, ginger root and some other things that I heated up, I boiled, and then I chilled and put it in the refrigerator for whenever I need to pour a cup of tea. I just reheat it up. Okay, so how did my week go? My week went amazing. A lot more decluttering because I got to make way for all the holiday stuff to come in. Yeah. Hit up the Dollar Tree. Just a little. I want to show you guys something. 1 second. Just a little. Just a little. What is this, you say? It's a candy cane. I got 8 of them. They were $5 each. Okay, one more thing I'm going to show you guys, and then I promise to get started. I'll just show you just one bag of the stuff. Okay. Look how pretty. They're glittering white. I don't know if you can fully see it, but they're like glittery and white. These are $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. And then I got this one too. So I got a lot of these, but there's like different shapes. I got them in silver and gold. Different shapes to these as well, but that's over there. All right, so let's get started. Okay. Excuse me. Let's start with, let's do the Talking to Heaven cards. I haven't really used these because I was upset about my grandma. I think I'm ready now to use these cards again. So basically, these are like mediumship cards. So basically, these are messages from maybe loved ones that have passed, if you guys are looking for a message. So my grandma communicates with me in a lot of different ways. She comes in my dreams. She also shows me license plate numbers, things like that, just different things. So for, certain animals, certain creatures. So for some of you, maybe there's certain things that are symbolic to you. I send you this loving sign through nature. See, synchronicities. So it looks like for some of you, yes, you have. So if you're like, dang, where are all these fireflies coming from? Where are all these all these butterflies? I've seen like 20 yellow butterflies, or I've seen 20 black butterflies. Like, what's going on? I keep seeing grasshoppers everywhere, or I keep seeing this or that, or this kind of bird. Yeah, take it as a sign. So it's saying that some of you don't really believe, or you question it. So that's why so many of these things are coming through. To be like, there's no way that could be happening over and over again. Excuse me, guys. All right. What else for the collective? Sending messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know right now? It's not your fault. So some of you, maybe you're blaming yourselves. So maybe some of you are like, maybe woulda, coulda, shoulda. If I would have done this, if I would have done that, maybe if I would have shown more compassion, or maybe if I would have enabled some more, they would still be here. What if I was there? What if I didn't? Oh, gosh. I just thought of something terrible. Okay, so yeah, so for those of you that are blaming yourself, so something terrible happened yesterday. Really, really bad. If you guys don't want to hear a tragic story, mute it right now. I will give you the thumbs. I will go like this when I'm done talking about it, okay? So mute it right now if you don't want to hear something tragic that happened last night. So as you guys know, I used to live in Texas, like 15 years ago. I used to live in Texas. So I still keep up with a lady named Grizzy Hood News. So she's in every neighborhood covering the news, kind of like you would see like on Channel 12, Channel 11, Channel 13, ABC, NBC, CBS. But she's like a local newscaster. I would prefer to watch her than the regular news because she's on it. So Grizzy gets people's paychecks back. Like Church's Chicken owed somebody their paycheck and wasn't going to pay them. Grizzy called them right up on live and was like, listen. The guy was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then the guy who the paycheck was owed to contacted Grizzy and said the guy said he can have his paycheck on Friday, which is today. So I'm glad he got it. See, all because Grizzy got his paycheck, his last paycheck. They were going to try to keep it. But see, Grizzy gets in everybody's business and she gets shit done. So anyway, unfortunately yesterday, I feel like I need to talk about this just in case some of you are in this boat. A nonverbal special needs 5-year-old got out of their house in their cul-de-sac. A lot of cul-de-sacs have little lakes or little waterways in them, which always terrified me. Like, since my child was small, because he was nonverbal, he's 23 now, but I never wanted to live near water or live near an open road, like an open highway. It was always a fear of mine. But anyway, so the boy got out at 1:30 in the afternoon and went to the water, took off his shorts and got in the water. He can't swim. So unfortunately, Grizzy reported the news of this happening. So, and then we get this card, it's not your fault. So send prayers to the parents and the family of this little boy. I'm sorry that this happened. It's a terrible thing. Like, this is the unimaginable, like, yeah, it's unimaginable. Like, you can't. It's like, what? Yeah. So just prayers to that family that they can heal their hearts. And if you do have kids at all, whether they're special needs or nonverbal, but especially if, please watch them because they do some stuff. All right, let's see. What else? Okay, I'm done talking about it. Thumbs up. Let's see what else. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. And then look at the puzzle pieces. The child was autistic. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So everything happened the way it needed to happen. So if some of you were thinking, oh no, this, it didn't, it did. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. So your loved one so let's say you felt your loved one near you, but then your brother or sister calls you and say, hey, guess what I felt? So you're like, well, maybe I didn't feel them, because if you felt them at the same time that I did, then maybe I didn't feel them. No. As a soul, I can be in several places at once. So you might be thinking, oh, okay, maybe I was mistaken. If they were over there, then maybe they weren't over here. No. A soul can be in several places at once. I just got a flash of something. I don't know if this is symbolizing mourning, but I just saw a black hood, like a cloak. I saw 3 of them standing and looking down like this, almost like in prayer or in guilt or sorrow. So I'm not sure what that's symbolic. Maybe it's symbolic of someone mourning. I'm not sure what that is, but it didn't look like Grim Reapers at all. It gave me the energy of people mourning with black hoods, 3 of them all together looking down in mourning. So I'm not sure what that means. That might mean something to some of you. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know right now, the collective? So we have moving and self-employment. Okay, so some of you are moving towards self-employment. Also, some of you are moving because you are self-employed and you don't need to be closer to a certain 9 to 5 that you were going to and from. So because that's not necessary, now you guys can move wherever you want, or you guys are going to keep it moving because you can work from anywhere. So it's like saying like, okay, well, if I don't have to be in one place, then if I can take it on the road, I will. So some of you may decide to get an RV, go traveling, work as you travel. Let's see. Let's see what else. Memories in the reverse. So somebody's blocked out some memories, or someone's trying not to think about memories. So yeah, somebody's decided that certain memories should be gone. So also there could be somebody who's lost their memory, maybe a brain injury, and they've lost their memory. Self-employment again. And memories, self-employment memories. Family changes. Oh. And hobbies. Welcome to the new and hobbies. So some of you feel like you never really were living, and you didn't quite get to make a lot of memories, or you want to, but a job was restricting you. So now that the self-employment is here, you guys can do a lot more things. So it's saying welcome to the new, and then hobbies. So it's saying that maybe some of your hobbies are going to become your line of work, and you can take the show on the road, and you can do what you want to do as you're making memories and also earning an income. So congratulations for you guys that are doing this. Very freeing. Moving. Again, it's family changes. Take the next steps now. Adult children, realizations, and epiphanies. So it looks like, yeah. So possibly adult children will be moving out, or you're going to be asking them to leave, get jobs, okay? The time has come now. You know, can't live off of mom and dad anymore, that kind of thing. But I don't feel like this is negative. I just feel like there's a realization that maybe some of you are enabling someone, maybe a bit too much. Or your adult children are hindering you, or maybe you having your adult children leaning on you is hindering them. You know, maybe you're holding on a little bit too tightly. All right. Sunday Tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know? Sunday Tarot card messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What is it that they need to know right now? I'm expecting a delivery, so sorry if I keep looking over. Okay. So we got here, privileged lady, toil and labor, and great fortune. So some of you have become a privileged man or a privileged woman due to all your hard work. Some of you have built something from the ground up. You know, this could be working on your health. Maybe you turned a health issue completely around. There's some things that you've done to really help yourself. And it's saying here, good job. But there's a message of concern coming in. What is this concern? Thief and message. Yeah, someone would like to steal all that you've built. Somebody's working on stealing all that you've built. Despair, high honor, and then family room. Possibly somebody in your family. Okay, so they can't ruin, they can't really steal what you've built, but what they're going to try to do is slander you, talk badly about you to try to make it seem as though you're not doing quite as well as you are. So this could be an ex-in-laws, could be siblings, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandparents, to try to minimize or to try to devalue your value or the value of what you've done or what you put in, just to make themselves kind of look better. Mature man, toil and labor, mature woman. Okay, so someone feels that it's unfair. So this could be like people that are, you know, older than you. Oh, you know, I put in just as much work as they have, and I've not seen those kind of results. Yeah, must be nice. So basically trying to say that you've not worked as hard. Yeah, maybe I would be in collective shoes if I had everything handed to me on a silver platter. Yeah, it's one of those people. All right, Sunday messages to carry over for the week. We do have the Lovers card at the bottom of the deck. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know right now? Determination, courage, perseverance. No more indecisiveness and firmness. Reject, firm rejection. Protection, kindness, undertake. What's this? Confession of love. Metaphor of love, flirt and seduction, kiss. Sublimation of love, eternal loyalty, and noble sacrifice. Okay, that's what's at the bottom of the deck. So somebody here is determined to focus on their career, focus on themselves and their situations in life, and they're not really interested in love. But somebody knows this, but they're still going to continue on trying to get your attention, trying to change your mind about this. But somebody is determined. They feel like if they could kiss you or if they could get, you know, even slightly close to you, that you would change your mind, that they would be able to seduce you into
being open to love and romance. This is what someone is convinced of, but it's saying here that you're saying, I don't want any of that. Like, that's not an interest of mine right now. All right, Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now as of September? Oh. It's actually October. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you desire a new career. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So some of you, you just can't take it anymore. It's like you're looking out the window. You're like, my life is passing me by. You know, I wish I could go do this. Okay, you wish? Well, you're getting your wish. So now what do you do with it? Now that you got what you wanted, now what do you do with it? This is all going to be new. You know, a lot of people don't understand this. When you have your own business, they think, oh, wow, you know, you can work at any time. You make your own hours. You actually have to be very disciplined, and you have to have a schedule, a tight schedule. You know, sometimes life happens and you can't follow a schedule. So that means that you have to be extra prepared for those times, right? So it's not as easy as what people think. Again, with the travel, some of you are taking the show on the road. Some of you legit, I don't know if you guys are about to start like a travel channel, maybe a life of a nomad. You could be doing those RV channels. Maybe it's food. Maybe you guys are going to go touring the world, eating different cuisine. There's something that you guys are doing, or that's nothing that you're doing. You're going to, you know, who knows? Maybe you're going to be working marketing, but from wherever you are, from your computer, from your laptop, and taking the money that you're making and experiencing life. But it's just saying that some of you are traveling. But it's saying here that you guys have to be very, very disciplined, because you be prepared for the weather. Be prepared for financial differences in the places that you go, the fluctuations. Be prepared for, you know, the food differences, the people, the atmospheres. The roads are different everywhere. You know, some roads, I know there's people watching me from all over the world. Not everybody's in the United States, but there's a lot of roads that are not really, they're not in good condition. That could, like, you know, one false move and you're going to have a flat tire in the middle of nowhere. So these are things that you must be prepared for. Everybody must. So they're just saying, just be prepared for whatever comes your way and understand what comes your way. You know, internet is not always good everywhere you go. Okay, so now let's do these cards. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What is it that they need to know right now? Passion, Archangel Haniel. Thank you, Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And then we have relationship harmony. Archangel Raduel. Thank you, Archangel Raduel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So any of you that have a renewed passion, like it says, for your career or your love life, or both, it's saying we are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved now. So this is definitely a positive. So if there was something that you thought you couldn't get over, or somebody kept reopening old wounds, or talking about we went through this a million times. I can't change the outcome of what happened. I can't change what happened. Can we please move on? It looks like someone's ready to now take a deep breath and move on from what once was to what is now, which is different than then. Yes. Courage. Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So whatever they may be, stand up for yourself. You know, even if you have to cut people out, because some people may not be encouraging. There could be some people that are trying to hinder you, block you, stumble you. It's just saying, don't be, you know, don't have your listening ears on for that. Nip that in the bud. Come on, kitty, don't do that. That's not nice. Behave. Clairsentience. Archangel Raguel. Thank you, Archangel Raguel, again. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So notice if you feel something, if you feel throbbing, if you feel different parts of your body, that could be what's wrong. Also reflexology, if you feel certain throbbing in your feet in certain areas, that can be an indication of something. So Spirit is trying to tell you guys something that maybe you don't exactly understand. They're trying to show you in different ways so that something can be uncovered for your highest good. Not to scare you, but so that you can take action. Maybe it's something small, and if you take action on it now, it won't grow to something bigger. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know right now? Sunday messages to carry over for the week. 9 of Raphael. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. And then we've got 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Okay, do what you love. Okay. 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner. And then we have Ace of Raphael. A positive new emotional experience. Fulfilling romantic relationships. Deep and lasting spiritual insights. So it looks like for some of you, it's saying that your wish, whatever you wish for, is coming true, but it's saying here that you may need somebody that's trustworthy around you. Some of you may have people around you that are not trustworthy, and when this dream come true comes in, you don't want someone to squander away your riches. You don't want someone to derail you. So you need to take some inventory that somebody may not be who you think they are, or think that they're really with you the way that you're with them. So be careful that somebody doesn't take something from you that you built or worked hard for. It's saying that you do need honest people around you so that certain things aren't destroyed, taken, stolen. Just be aware. Let's see what else. Keep your eyes open. And then we have Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So if there's any misinterpretations, if there's anything that you're like, wait, I think they got that wrong, or that's not really what I meant, or I think that possibly there could be a confusion here. I think I better call back and just clarify something. You know, maybe go back and reread a message you sent. Did you accidentally misspeak in a message, and the message is, not exactly, what you want the person to act accordingly on, because that's not what you meant in the message. So it's just saying, like, go back and clear something up. All right. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know right now? Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. The moon. Powerful intuitive epiphanies. Letting go of worry and fear. Understanding the truth of the situation. The truth is better than the fear of knowing, right? Just lay it on me. And then we have 3 of spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things coming. Satisfaction from a job well done. And then we have 4 of spring. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. A contented personal life. And then you have 4 of autumn. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help others who are less fortunate. So this is what it looks like. So there's some new opportunities coming in that's going to bring a lot more stability, financial stability. It's saying here that you're going to have more than enough, but of course, don't be wasteful. And it is also saying if you feel like a deep desire to give back, certainly do it. Follow that feeling if that's the vibe you're getting. If you're feeling like, wow, I have so much, I would love to share it. So it doesn't mean take every dollar you have and pass it out, but maybe you could do a nice gesture for someone, do something kind for someone else. And then let's do the Alice in Wonderland deck. Oh. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What is it that they need to know? The collective. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What is it that they need to know right now? What do they need to know? Wake up, it's your moment. And then we have choices. They keep talking about this. Okay, so wake up, it's your moment. So what you wanted, you're getting. So it's like, okay, you've been working so hard for this. You've been bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Now is not the time to fall asleep. And then we got 6 choices, feeling blocked or restrained. So it's saying you're not blocked or restrained. In fact, it's the opposite. And then we have uncertainty. Choose who you will become. So again, now that I've got all this freedom, now that I've got this and that in place, I always said, once I get this, what would I do? Now I've got it, and now I'm like, I'm unsure which way to go. So follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. Do something. Go with the flow. You know, take a trip that's 30 minutes away if you're unsure about a trip that's 10 hours away. You know, do small things to expand your mind and your capabilities. Some of you are in, you've limited yourselves. Your mind is limited as to what you can do. Self-imposed limitations. Oh no, I can't do this and I can't do that and I can't do this and I can't. Well, that's not the truth anymore. Maybe before it was, but you can do it now. So whatever these things are that you can't do, that you thought you can't do, that you can do now, focus on that. Sunday tarot card messages to carry over for the week for the collective. For the collective. Okay. Callie, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. And then we have Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So if someone is no longer serving you, if somebody's a Debbie Downer, and every time they come around, you have to rest for a week, then stay away from them. They're not good for you. They're just simply not good for you. So let's do the tea leaf cards. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. So we've got Peacock and Wall. Beware of great pride and a misunderstanding. So some of you may feel like you are dealing with a peacock, or other people are seeing you this way, and people will put a wall up because they might not understand you. The most difficult part of the situation is over. This may have already happened. People may have judged you because you're a peacock, whether you're a man or a woman. And, just based off of your appearance, they thought you were prideful. So I feel like people have changed their mind about you, possibly a community, a neighborhood, or your job, coworkers at your job. They see you now for who you are. So the most difficult part is over, but it says seek out information that will help you. So now, apart from all that, there's some information, position of authority. So maybe some of you are about to be in a position of authority and you need to seek out some information to help you with this. It's also saying that you guys you guys are going to be in charge of something, possibly in charge of handling some money, possibly in charge of handling properties, possibly in charge of handling groups of children. Horseshoe, good luck, and Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. So somebody's hit the jackpot, but they are a stubborn and aggressive person, waiting for a news package or a letter. So for some of you, you're trying to figure out where certain money's coming from, but this person isn't budging, and they don't want to give you any information that you need. So like, let's say your name is on a will. They might not tell you, or they're going to squander away your money and you know it, and they're not being forthcoming at all. So we have Whale, great worry over nothing. So it's just saying that instead of trying to go through that stubborn person, it may be in your best interest to do it legally, to inquire legally. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. I feel like this has to do with a will. You will receive a gift. Yeah, you're going to have to do it legally, though, in order to get what you want, because if you try to work with someone who's so stubborn and greedy, the money will be squandered by the time the person is forthcoming. It's gone. Sorry. So let's move on to the tarot cards. All right. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What is it that they need to know right now? What is it that they need to know right now? Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Yeah, so somebody's watching you over the internet. You're being watched heavily, and they are disgusted by what they're seeing. Somebody's very annoyed, very angry at what they're seeing. They don't like your public recognition. They don't like the way that people are perceiving you. They don't like it. Yeah, somebody's watching you heavily, and they do not like what they're viewing. They don't. They're actually arguing with people over this. They actually also feel like you are a competition to them. Yeah, look at this. All they do is think about you and observe you and pick you apart. Yeah, they're struggling with this. Somebody's struggling with some truth about you. This person has not brought this to your attention at all, but they will. Right now, they're not saying anything. They're observing, but they are going to reach out. Yep, 8 of Cups. Yeah, this person you haven't talked to in a long, long time. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you haven't talked to this person. Maybe you cut this person or they cut you off a long time ago. Could have been years ago. Yep, some of you even moved away from this person. You got away from this person. Ever since you got away from this person, your life has been better. Could be a Capricorn and or a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio involved here. Yeah, you got away from them. You moved on to something stable. And whoever this person is, they're very angry with this. The Lovers, stable love, stable, happy home. You overcame all that they tried to do to you. Yes, you got your justice and you became a loving, kind, thoughtful, empath person. Yeah, you put things into perspective. You're not bitter. You've started off on a new journey. You're not even angry anymore. That's why this person's upset, because they want you to be angry. It's also saying that they see you constantly getting gifts. You constantly getting compliments. You constantly are racking up the good cards. Hey everyone, so I'm going to close it out now. The phone went off. Thank you everybody for viewing. If you're looking for products or services, JamieZebra23.com is my only website. I offer same-day readings at $10, one question, one answer via email only. Same-day readings. Yep. Love you long time. Ta-ta for now.